Hey everybody, Pinstripe here. Welcome back to some more World War I content here in IL-2 1946. As you can see, we have certainly changed aircraft as we're sat here in the Sopwith Strutter for the Belgian Air Force. This is still the American Expeditionary Force campaign. This is mission 4. But as we are being led by the French, we are hopping into this beast and looking to thin out the enemy in a nearby advance. Now we are expecting enemy scout planes as well, so we have both ground and air targets, and I think this is the first time that I'm flying this particular aircraft, so hopefully we can get her off the ground in one piece. As the airfield thins out, we're going to throttle up as we take her into the air. And as it's a Sopwith, I'm expecting the best. Again, this is 1918 as well, so can't complain. I do have a rear gunner, even though you can't quite see him from this particular view. But he will be backing us up from behind. As we're chilling here at 700 meters, we were told at the beginning of the mission that friendly aircraft will be behind us in about 10 minutes, and we should expect to be rumbled by the enemy in the air at some point soon. So I'm seeing some kind of town or village up ahead. And I'm assuming that is going to be our target, or at least our location to observe. Because I'm all for shooting at ground targets. The tricky part is always trying to find them. And I'm not seeing anything in the town. It looks clear we have the primary objective complete here. Alright, I'm seeing something here. That is indeed what we're looking for. Unfortunately, I did attack a friendly position, which is obviously not what we want. I wouldn't mind hitting that secondary gun position. In fact, there's quite a few here. So we just need to get our shots on. That's another friendly one. How am I meant to tell? So what we need to do is spend some time gaining altitude again. Altitude is going to win us any kind of fight. Of course, I do have the benefit of having a rear gunner as well, but speed, altitude and surprise. We can come back around. You can see there my rear gunner is searching for targets. But now that we know where the enemy vehicles are, we can come back and take them on later. But we do have enemy fighter positions up ahead. They do hold the altitude advantage, only just, but I'm climbing to reach them, so giving it everything she's got, Captain. And I'm assuming we have a take-up. Yep, a couple of hits there. These are some big boys too. So we're going to be dancing. Ooh, that's a good hit. Leave this guy smoking. I'm quite happy to leave some of these guys be, if it means that we can just be left alone. But I wouldn't mind another kill. I've never gotten one in this kind of aircraft. Just going to throttle back and just pummel this guy with everything we have. Yes, he looks to go down. I don't think he's going to make it back home. If he does, I'll be surprised. But let's peel off. Yeah, some good shots on him. Let's see if my rear gunner can hit him as well. We do get confirmation of the aircraft destroyed. So that is kill number 7 tonight. But we have quite a bit of work to do. And you can see these guys getting down super low now. Not entirely sure if I want to do the same. I might as well. Just immediately sink our... Oh, I say that just as I want to sink my teeth into one of them. The other follows. But we have that rear gunner, so... Let's follow this dude. I hope that my guy can keep those two at bay. Although he is, I don't know, he is further away, but we are closing. All right, we get him to head down to the deck. He's losing energy. Couple of hits, nothing major. This is where the battle gets very low and slow. But if we can thin these guys out and then return to our ground attack, that's my plan of action. Solid hits on the fuselage. That guy has to be dead now, surely. He's pulling pretty heavy. Again, more solid hits. As we have reinforcements coming in. Give us a hand, old boy. As this chap continues to fly somehow. No idea how, because it feels like we've sunk absolutely everything into him. And I think we got him. As he goes in, and the rest of our squadron are looking to clean up. want this third kill before we head back over the line. Yeah, got him smoking. And I'm afraid he's not heading back home this time around. Just decimating this aircraft. How this guy is not cooking off, I'll never know. We're gonna rise above him here and just roll over. Continue the onslaught. And that's pretty much him done. He is down. Out of this one. And I think we can take our exit. So all of them neatly gathered in a row. Just gonna hit these cars nice and fast. Whoa. Oh, we have enemy guns. Of course we do. They are directly in the middle. I think I was shooting some of the armored targets, which isn't going to do much with these guns. So we'll hit them again with just a quick overhand loop, strafing directly in the middle here. That's a lot of enemies. So I want to get something from this attack run. There we go. So at least something destroyed. More gunfire coming our way. I think it's time to call it a day and head back to base. Well, despite accidentally firing on and destroying 2 friendly cars, I think we made up for it by taking down, I think it was 4 enemy vehicles in the end. But we have made it back here to the aerodrome, and all that's left to do is land this Strutter safely. So we'll just glide her in, bringing that power down, and just as we're about to touch down is when we'll bring ourselves down to idle, because we are pushing a decent amount of speed here. A little bit of a bounce, that's my bad. But we have touched down. And all in all, pretty enjoyable aircraft. So there is confirmation. Sadly, friendly kills are indeed included. But we get the 3 aerial victories, 4 on the ground, and just 1 away from the double figures. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Plenty to learn from, of course, but I hope you can join me for the next mission where we'll be continuing this campaign. But in the meantime, I will catch you guys later for the next one.